Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-boom. Such that perhaps the blue fox represents consciousness. Yeah, no, I think it does, but perhaps not, a universal consciousness. I think he might be more focused on, the planet Earth itself. Why do you say that? Well, I really, don't know. I mean, I'd have to read it again and again and again. But there's that one scene where he's, kind of speaking to Grayson and expressing like a disdain, for space travel. He kind of, mocking, the scent of, the ignitions of the fuel for the rockets to get off the planet, and, the burns of re-entry kind of thing. Right, and so perhaps he's more focused on the planet itself. Yeah, I think so, and I think even his color blue is kind of a clue in that direction. But I think what he's really trying to express is he's kind of challenging like how quickly humanity has decided that we've already superseded planet Earth, and we're ready to go conquer other worlds out in space kind of thing. But really, we barely understand like our place here, our history here, the life and processes here, what we're doing here, and we're all ready to leave and go conquer other worlds. Right, yes, I can certainly see that. Yeah, and his color, being blue, it differentiates him from Moss, who is of course our green character, like representing all the green living things in nature. And we tend to go there with our minds when we think about nature. We always want to think of the green living things, but really, the planet is the water and air. It's a blue planet, and I think we're trying to express that he's even more fundamental than the green living things. How is that? Well, like life, really is a process, based on, water and air. Things need to, respirate, and they need water to be alive. And it's a thing that's common to all of us. We're all sharing and recycling, these atoms. Like every molecule of water, has gone all around the world through the rain and oceans and rivers and, through our bodies and back out. And we just keep, sharing and recycling that. And we're all sharing and recycling the air of the earth as well. It's the fundamental thing that's part of all of us and makes us all one, really. The true life giver, the water and air. Well, yes, I can certainly see that. I think perhaps I'll need to read it again. Yeah, you'll definitely need to read it again. It's one of those.